All right. Hello, everyone. We are back. Yes, we are back. We are back. And what we are going to do today. So we have completed our backend in Rust. So now we will start implementing our front end. I'll be using React with TypeScript, and I'll use Vite for that. I'll take help of Vite. For package management, I'll be using Yarn. All right. Before going ahead, let's wait for few people to join in. Uh, Amazing. Uh, so as usual, there is a poll going on. So I would request you guys to please go and check out the poll. Uh, Please respond to the poll. That is very helpful to me. I will just pin my GitHub URL. It's my GitHub uh, profile URL. I'll be pinning this on chat, so maybe you guys can follow me there as well. And in the link, I already have posted my server URL. So you can join my Discord server as well. All right, let's wait for some people to join in. Till then, we can check our. Okay. So I have created few issues, if you want, in my on my backend on the ActiveScript. I think that I already solved the issue, right? It was of middleware. Yeah, I closed it for connection. But if you are looking into the project that I did earlier was named File Watcher. So maybe I can also share the link with you guys. So the three issues are already open there. If you want, we can, you can check these out. These are pretty much, two of them are good first. So I have to change main, so the main function is taking input. I have to change main dot RSS. Okay, I think I already addressed this thing. So I didn't reply it, but I think I replied on live already. Cricket fan. Hi, 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 hi. Amazing. This account has been joined few days back on August 14, 2025. Cricket fan. Amazing. Why are you spamming this? All right. Uh, let's move on. Hmm. So, so for front end, we will create another project. Uh, so I already have written some command that we are going to use. If you can see on your screen, are you able to see this? Should I just do this? Mm-hmm. So maybe we can move this whole thing over here, right? So maybe you can see it now. All right. So these are the things, these are the commands that I'm going to use. I'm going to use yarn package manager. I'll use Vite to create my React app, and I'll use the template React TS. So React plus TypeScript. We'll use both. So this way we'll have our front end. We already have our backend running, right? We have created our backend. Now we'll consume it from the front end, and I'll show you how do we make connectivity from the front end to backend. So we will have some same separation of concerns there. We'll have a separate utility that will contact the API, separate store that will store the information, or will act as a global state manager. So but in this thing, today we are going to set up this thing, and we will like learn it and run it. All right. So guys, if you are new to the channel, please share this video with your friends as well. And there is a my Discord server URL on the description of this live. So if you check out the description of this stream, you will see a Discord server URL. You can join it if you want to. Otherwise, I have my Git profile pinned on the chat. You can follow me there as well. All right, let's start with this thing. Uh-huh. So we are going to copy this thing. So this is the command that we are going to use. All right, so let's under project folder we are going to create our this thing, right? So I'll say, so you have to be like you have to globally install yarn first. So make sure you have yarn installed. You can use any package manager. I'm using yarn. All right, so I'll create it name as order app. That's what we are doing, and I'll hit enter. So we have it done. We have order app. Let's see what's inside this. We have ESLint config. All right. So let's open this. So we have this configuration over here, right? Now let's see package.json. So first of all, this thing is script. I need to check it. I won't be using yarn dev. I always have a habit of writing yarn start. So I'll change the script to yarn start. This way it will open Vite. I'd like to know the Rust from the basics. Do you have any session or plan to teach it from the scratch? From the scratch. I think I tried to. If you check out my channel, the initial videos are that, but I figured out that it's such a big thing that I should create something out of it and then teach while building it. So I did that. I on my previous project, it's named under file watcher. The the link is in the chat if you want to see. There we learned how to do systems programming, network programming, and all. And in today's live, in the morning, I told about a basic, for beginners, the ownership and borrowing rules. What are these? What are those? But I can do that as well. Apart from this live, I can come live and tell few topics. So from scratch, if you want, I can do that. So are you learning Rust, or till the time being, I would suggest you to read the official book. And sure, when can I expect the session? See, if I can, I will not be using full-fledged session up till now. Like, this project is pending. What I can do is, in between, I can create short live streams, because I'm not planning to do a pre-recorded videos. I'll come live, maybe pick up, start like a topic from start, and then tell about the topic and then simply leave. I can do that, but not, I mean, not a full-fledged training kind of thing right now, because this thing is under development. Also, I have my, you know a job, office work. But yes, I can come live for like 30-45 minutes for a topic like that daily. I can do that. Yeah, I can try that. But I don't have any plan to pre-record the videos and then upload it. I'll be doing it live whenever possible. So if you want to learn about this thing, you can check out my previous videos. Maybe that could help you. If not, then I'll start it from beginning. I have dictated the ownership and borrowing like rules for beginners kind of thing on my today's stream, morning stream. So just listen to the half an hour, very first half an hour. You'll get the idea of ownership and borrowing rules. GKKG, I think I remember you. I don't know. This sounds familiar. Hi. Hello, hello. Guys, amazing. We have around 20 viewers. So, guys, please go and respond to the poll. That poll is very, important for me. Yep, yep. Savan Mandari, hi, hi, hi. Yes, finally TypeScript that I can understand. Yes, yes, yes. So we'll be connecting it today. Not connecting it, we'll be setting it up today. Slowly, slowly, you know, we will set up Axios. Then we'll set up state management library. Then we will start connecting things. Maybe today we are going to just set this thing up, set up some configuration, set up ESLint, set up Prettier, and we'll set up few commands as well. You know that that will help us to format a code, do some lint fixes quickly and all. So we'll do that. Also, I'll not be writing a complete HTML CSS over here because I don't know why I'm doing that, but I just don't like it. So I'll be using Material UI. So we are going to do that because we need components that are already created. Hello, hello, GKKG. So as you can see, I have like updated this thing. Start. I renamed it. What are you planning to use for state? I'll be using. I don't know. I have worked on various things like Redux, Flux, Thunk. One thing that I recently used was, I think it was where we make the slices. How I forgot the name. We made the slices of states. It's I don't know. It's a Redux query or something like that. Just let me check. Redux. We are going to use this as well. This will be our main thing. But some wrapper I just implemented. How can I get the name? If you Redux toolkit, yes, yes, Redux toolkit, great. So we'll use that, or maybe if you want something else, we can do that. Jotai, Jotai. We'll see that. So please make sure that whatever Mobix, all right. You need to make sure that whatever variant we use, it should be like powerful, or complicated enough to be used in a prod grade app. I know there are some very flexible and very small, very lightweight toolkits or state management library, but in production we are not going to use it. They will not be used. Mobex, I have heard of it, didn't used it. Jotai, I haven't heard of it, didn't used it. But says it's a flexible state management. What I implemented and worked on is Thunk, Toolkit, yeah, something like that. These two, and they are used, right? So we can check this thing out. What's this? Jota Ultimate React State Management. It's a relatively new statement library for it. Simple, but make no mistake, it's a robust library. It is based on a new recoil pattern. Acha. Library by Facebook. Okay. Recoil was pretty in heavy news. More than half a decade ago, Facebook created a pattern and library for state management called Flux. All right. The library is Redux, has recoil, which is a different terminology than Flux. All right. It's a minimalistic API thing. Tiny bundle sizes, loaded to brim, performant is blazingly fast, runtime performance is insane. TypeScript, the first class type system. Okay. Jotai versus Redux. Here's how different from Redux is almost every way. But there is one central concept that is a catch all, that one you need to internalize. Redux stores are monolithic, yes, but Jotai is atomic. That means in Redux it's a pattern to store all needed global state ठीक हो गया in a big object, yes, but it's opposite in Jotai. We'll break states into atoms, one store for each single store for closely related state. Alright, so it says instead of unlike Redux where we have a single store and we define uh, initiate or our selectors in it, Jotai will do things differently. It will have one store for each of the atoms, I think. Mm-hmm. Jotai setting up in the app. Creating your first atom. Okay, all right. So I think the slices or something like that, these are called atoms, right? So it will have each store per atom. Is it? Uh, but if it says multiple things, how come it will works on server side? We get the values. Mm. Local storage dot set item. Juda is a comprehensive but relatively new, so maybe not stable enough yet. Okay. Mm-hmm. Anyways, it's a different thing. Let's set the environment first. Check Mobix also. Yes, I've heard of it. Mobix. Scalable state management. Mm-hmm. So event action update, observable state, notify, trigger, side effects. Mobix. Uh, yeah, we can check that out too. Mm, React. Uh, it could work with configuration. Configure limitation without proxy support. All right, we can check that out. This is the recoil. Okay, so either you use recoil or I think Jodai is built on top of it. Uh-huh. Yeah, we can check that out. Okay, so we updated this thing. Now we would be needing first of all uh, Prettier just to format the code, and ESLint so that we follow the current practices. Right, we don't make any linting mistakes and all. So these all will be added as dev dependencies. So let's do this thing. If I go ahead and type this. Uh-huh. All right, so it will take some time based on the network speed. A requel is not maintained nowadays. Use justent. All right. Hmm. So we have added the plugin for uh, React. Now let's add it for we have added for TypeScript. Now let's add it for React. Later on we'll be adding Prettier, and then we'll use Material UI. So we'll go about Material UI in a minute. We just had some preview on morning stream. Maybe we should icon like add icons as well. Just add it. I mean, we can make this thing pretty. Mm-hmm. All right. Yes, it's resistant. Let's see. Small, fast, scalable, bare-bones state management solution. Has a comfy API based on hooks. It isn't a boilerplate or opinionated, but has enough convention to exploit and flux-like. Okay. Use store. Your store is a hook. You can put anything in it. Primitive object functions. The set function merges state. Use store. Create. Mm-hmm. All right. So I think these are the actions. Then bind your components and that's it. So use state.bears function control state.increase population. And how do we get that? We have bears, right? Increase population, use store. All right, we use this thing and we just pass the action and it increase the bear count by 1. Hmm. All right, it created. This is a game store. It combined this thing set get we defined. Hmm. 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 I think this is pretty straightforward, but uh, you have to define this thing. Uh, do this and just it's done. I think for SPAs these are good. What do you think? All right. Exit. So we have things ready. Now we need one thing. We need to add. Okay, so we already have this lint, right? So we need to add scripts on this thing so that we can use the lint fix and format command. You know, if you so before building or before anything, before pushing on to the git or something like that, what we need to do, we need to lint fix everything. So we'll go on terminal and we'll simply run a script that we'll define over here. We'll say yarn lint fix and that will fix all the we need to define a script over here for that. So I can say lint fix script for TypeScript plus React. So it's a simple script. It will fetch, I think, all the files and then perform an operation. Maybe I should look for ESLint. Uh, I need a script in package.json. Get started. All right. Init. Okay, so this is a different thing. So we also like create ESLint RC or Prettier RC for that RC file for that .rc file, so that we will have all our configuration in a place. But we need to define in package.json. So I'll say ESLint script on package.json. Are you able to see that? Yes. Great, we have 3 likes. That is awesome. I think this will be it. Mm, Instead of, I should remove this thing, right? So this is it. Now how it will work if I go over here and say yarn lint fix. So this I have defined in my package.json, and now if I run this, it will check all the my files that have ts format .tsx extension and all, and it will just lint fix them. If there are any issues, it will let me know so that I can fix it, right? What else do we have here? We have lint as well. We have format as well. So if the code is not formatted, what it will do is it will just format it for us. If I say yarn format, so you see these there we have three files, and everything is formatted, so these are unchanged. So this is quite handy. Another thing I can do over here is I can press colon and say format. So the LSP that I added for TypeScript, if I hit this thing, it will automatically format that thing for me. All right. So either this way or either with the Prettier, I can do that. Maybe I'll always choose to, press colon and type format. All right. Let's see what do we have here. If I have, let's see on the main.tsx file. We have this thing, strict mode and an app that is embedded over here. So if I go inside app, it will take me to the app.tsx. I do a gd. Okay, so this is my default page over here that will come. All right, so let's just start by running this thing. uh, Let me just close this thing. Before that, I'll also show you material UI components, how we can use it. We will add some components. All right. So let's run this thing first. So I'll open terminal. All right, so my backend is running on it. I'll just close it. I'm not sure if you are able to see that. Let me add this thing in OBS. I'll have to add another screen capture. I'll say window capture. Then I'll be using terminal. But where is it? It is here, right? It is all about these things. So maybe I could just, place it somewhere safe. Somewhere safe, very small. You know what? I think I can, if I delete this thing, maybe I could just open another tab on my this thing. So if I open another tab, you can see that, right? No? Ooh la la, you cannot see that. But why? I just opened a tab in it. Oh god, oh god. I think it is just firing up another instance. Anyways, I will run it over here. If there is an issue, I will tell you what is the issue. All right, I'll go on terminal. uh, I'll check for document products, projects, and I will have order app. All right, now I need to run yarn start. All right. Okay, so it says this thing is working and it's running on 5173. If I copy this thing, I'll show you. And I copy this thing and I will run it on browser and you guys can see it. If I paste this thing and just hit enter. What the hell? What the hell? So if I run this, you can see this thing is running. Vite plus React and the count is, you can see Vite plus React and the count here is the default program that is working. That is a counter. If I click on this, the number gets increasingly large, like 24, 26, 27, 28, like this. All right, and if I refresh this, it gone just 0. So this, I think it is set, it is working. It set it up perfectly. Now let's do one thing. Now let's go in Material UI and try to add one component from Material UI, and then we will see. So I will be calling this like MUI in short, MUI. All right, let's search for components. I'll show you how do we add buttons, checkbox or something like that. But at the end, we'll be adding a login screen, and then we'll be calling, the backend, our login or register thing. So, so let me just first show you how do we add things in this. All right. For that, I need to remove this thing. So I'll be using this thing. I'll leave the fragment for now. Maybe I can even remove this thing, but that's okay. White logo, let's remove this thing. React logo, remove this thing. Counter, we don't need it. We'll be not be using use state for now. All right. Let's go over here and we have a text box over here. All right. If I expand the code, as you can see, I have all these things. All right. So it says a text box is there. Okay. Text field is there, filled outline. So let me just copy this thing. You know what? I think we should type it. So Material UI has a component called text field that I can use to show the text field. All right. So I'll say text. All right. We not working. What the heck? Why this thing is not working? I can have a variant over here. I can be, I can use outline, standard, or filled, something like that. My preferred would be outlined, and I can always, give the size, give the color, and everything. So if I go for size, I can always uh, give it medium size, and save it. So it says, let me just package JSON. Let me just see if MUI is installed or not. I have material, right? My material and icons and all as a dependency. So, but why it's not showing up? Let me open it again. App.tsx. Maybe I can just import. I'll say import text field from @my material. Maybe I can see it now. If I go here and see, I'm getting an error. Now let's see what is the error. If I go on this thing, it says new dependencies optimized. I don't see any error. It says you are using node this wide required node 20 point this or 20. Okay, okay. Let me just upgrade it, my node.js version. I'll use nvm. I already have things installed, so I'll use nvm use 22 uh, nvm use 22. So now I'm using 22.12, right? Earlier I had 22.11, I think. So I'll be using yarn start again. Now let's see what happens. Show me. Alright, I'm not able to see any text field. What happened? Maybe I can inspect it on the console. It says movie material does not provide an export name default. Okay. Hot module reload is working, but I'm not able to see. Okay, I have a text field here, as you can see. Haha. Are you able to see that? Guys, are you able to see that? Let me go here. So, this thing, this is a text field, but the entire thing is blacked out right now. Let me just add a few things. Maybe I could undo few things and then, upload the components in between. Uh-huh. So let's call it a card, Vite plus React. Let's uh, not remove that. We remove this thing. Remove these things. Uh, let's remove this thing. Mm, let's remove these things. And here, inside this thing, here, I can call my text field uh, variant as outlined, and yeah, variant outlined for now. I'll just remove this thing as well. uh, let's remove this, and I'll say import text field from @movie material. Alright, so I can see my text box, but the background is not white. Text field is not defined, so you can see Vipin Joshi. I can see it 0. If I do 0, I can see a text box, text field in the center. Now how do I put the name in this? I'll have to go on the movie site, and if I click on this, I can see outline, right? So I need to pass in the label as well. So I'll say label, then I can pass enter name, right? If I save this thing and go ahead on the site, I can see enter name over here. Are you able to see that? It's very black already. Maybe I could just mm, what the hell I'm doing. uh, uh, it's always hard to get started. So this way you can add MUI components. I am not able to figure out why this thing is. Maybe I should avoid this thing, app.css. All right, now everything is not centered, but it's black already. I need some things in center, at least for now. Maybe I should remove this car name. uh, All right, inside this div maybe I can set class name. I'll say bg color uh, white, no. All right, so you know what, instead of this div, we can use container, and then we will have a more control over it. So let's imagine we are going to use container from MOI. So I'll just add container. So we have a thing there that we call SX. We can define properties over here. We'll say BG, or background color or something like that. Well, it become hard when I don't get any hints. I'll define, so this is the SX property that we are going to use when we set our style. You see this SX property over here, this SX, so it sets the style. So we will also do that, but I think if I go on app.css, there is something I need to figure out. One thing, why is this entire thing? All right, read the docs. I'll say white. Give me white. What's the plugin for suggestions? It's autocomplete. Are you like asking about that? uh, in MUI it's called autocomplete. So when you install that, or import that component, you will have a text box where you will have a state where you can define suggestion either from API or something like that. You need to bind that thing, and once you start typing it, these all suggestion comes to you. It works as autocomplete as well. So that's a property in text field as well. It's called autocomplete. Let me just show you. If you go in MUI, you will have something like autocomplete kind of thing. So see, this is the basic text field. So everything here will be wrapped around it. Everything here will be wrapped around it. So if you look for this thing, so you can see this, using the text box and some icons and all, you can create a very beautiful search bar over here, like as you can see. So benefit of MUI is this, everything is already there. You just everything is there as a block, and you just need to be creative to put those block or assemble those block to create a different thing. Some things, main like disadvantage of this is you are not in total control. So if you use tailwind CSS or create components out of your own, you will be more in control. But I think MUI has provided all the features. It provide all the APIs. API means to format or to access the different parts of that component internally. It provides everything, so it won't be a problem. All right, so if you are asking about this thing, I will just show you. I already implemented that thing in my past as well. So that is called, if I search it over here, let me search autocomplete. So if you go on autocomplete, you will have something like this. So these are the suggestions. So if I say Lord, you see, if I type Lord, these are the suggestions that are coming. Lord of the Rings, Lord, these are the three trilogy. It was trilogy, right? So these are the three parts of it: the Fellowship, the Return of the King, and the Two Towers. So it's called autocomplete. You need to implement like this. These are the input, render input part. These are the params, and these are the options that you will fetch it from the API, or you have it somewhere. All right. See, internally it's using a text field. So in this thing is a text field. It's wrapped around autocomplete part that MUI has created. So text field was the basic unit, a basic building block. Everything is wrapped around it. Beat autocomplete, beat error. NVim suggestions. Okay, I don't know what went wrong. It's just not just giving me suggestions. I don't know. Maybe I need to configure or see if I have closed it somewhere while I was like developing in Rust. Should we check it? But you won't be, let me just see. Uh, Let me just see. Uh, cd config nvim. Let's see what's going on. LSP. I have already LSP for JSTS. I mean TSLS. So it's for TypeScript. What else do we have here? I think I have enabled already for two, Rust and TypeScript. The formatting is also there, TypeScript and Rust. I'm not sure why it's not showing me. It's TSLS and Rust Analyzer. Do I need to update it? Let me just check it. Let's see. Uh, there is nothing for TypeScript. Hmm. So what went wrong? Maybe I could, just close it and reopen it. But again, that's not going to work, I think. Hmm. We have an issue here. It says remove this line to activate. No, I'm not going to do that. What is this? I switched to NVim and Arch and was curious about your plugins. Okay, okay. Yeah. So I have a tree sitter only and two language support LSP for Rust and TypeScript. I just disabled every other thing. I think for Lua as well I have it. Uh, yeah, it's not a problem with this. I am not sure why is this happening. It should not be the case. Maybe container. Uh, 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 Import container. All right. Are we able to? Are we getting this thing now? Let me show if I can get auto complete. No. Can I get stack? No. Can I get box? No. Can I get grid? I can get grid. I can import it from my material. But why am I not getting the stack? I should get a stack. I get a stack. All right, amazing. Yes, yes, yes. It is working now. I should be getting a container then. Container. It's for Mui. Container. All right. Inside this thing, maybe I can just add a stack. Uh, uh, variant. I can. Uh, it has a direction, I think. Yeah, direction. I can give either row or column. So I'll say a column would be fine. I can give gap. It was a gap, right? Gap of 2. Then I can create 2 text field here. Uh, variant, I'll say outlined. Variant outlined. Do we have size? Yes, I think after like opening it, it just worked. And label, I can say first name. So maybe I could remove this thing and maybe yank it. I can call it last name. Maybe I'll call it filled. I think it is working just after like reloading this thing. So if I go over here, I can, if you can see, these are two things. The first one is and you see the stack, what does it does? It is stack up the things. So yeah, would be better if you do it off stream. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So no, 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 I think it is working now. I can see my suggestions right now. As you can see, added these things. So I think it was just an issue of closing. I am not sure why this is happening. There must be some issues, of course. So as you can see, I used stack, and as you can see, what does stack do? It stack up things for you. It provide and Mui provides a direction for it. Either you can stack the things up like row wise, or you can stack the things up column wise. So I tried the direction, and you can stack up the things by giving the directions. So I give the direction of columns, so it arranges the items in columns. So as you can see, I have 2 items inside the stack. The direction was column, so I got the 2 items, first name, last name. So you see how easier what it was to create these 2 things vertically. So what I can do, I can create a card around it, and inside that card I can provide these text field, and that will be our registration form. The same goes for the login form. So we'll do like that. That's why I used Mui, just to be fast. But for now I need to figure out why it's all black. Maybe I can just remove everything, set up the theme that it like Mui provides. Let's see if I can figure out. I'll check on main file. I have index.css here. If I go on index.css, I can see. Well, I can see, but I cannot find root. All right. Is this the thing? Let's give it a white color. Let's see if HMR works. No. No. It just went crazy. Index.cs cms css. All right. Where do we get this thing now? I need it white app.css. Read the docs, color 7777777 FFFFF. Mm, what if I delete these things? Index.css is quite okay, no problem with it. It's just font colors. Maybe we'll set up some theme of MUI before working it. How about app.css? Just go. Uh, we have ID of root and it provide me this thing. Right, what else do we have? We have a logo. I mean, we removed the logo, so we don't need this, of course. Keyframes, of course. Media, no, 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 no. Just do this. Still didn't get to see. So amazing, amazing, amazing. So we have 16 people voted for it. I really appreciate you guys. Well, I'll, urge more and more people to just check out the polls. So I think, how about this? What the heck is this? This is the root. And what is this? What is this? What is this? If I mm, add it as HTML and I completely remove it, what do I get? Nothing. I'll have a body. Uh, Background color. So this is it. So we have a root. Inside that root we have a background color property, right? So we get these two things. So these are the two type of text field that MUI provides. Are you able to see that? Yes, you can. All right. So we inside the root we have this background color, right? So maybe if I can just go on app.css and undo things. We'll have this, and on the main index.css on the background color we can just use hash 777777777. No, ffffffff. All right, if I do a refresh now I should be seeing a white background. Amazing. So this is the thing, guys. Now I need to create a card around it. This way I'll have a kind of login and password screen. Well, that's not it. I'm just showing how we add MUI components onto a thing. So if I go here and instead I'll be using standard. Let's see how it comes. Standard is this thing, right? But I'll love to see it outlined. It's medium and I can say name it password, and there is a property called type. I can provide password to it. So this way now I'll have this thing like for password. All right, maybe I could provide a I over here that will change the type to password to something like that. All right, so inside this maybe I can wrap it up in a paper or uh, let's wrap it up in a paper. Just do this thing. uh, Variant would be elevation. Let's see how it goes. So you can see there is this thing. Now I need to provide a padding from all the sides, right, so that it gets in between. So I'll use the property sx. For that I'll say p2. Then you see I have this thing. uh Maybe 3 is good. p3. All right, so I have an elevated card over here, and I can place a text on this thing as well. Maybe I can say typography. I'll say login form, and I can just give out a color of success, and variant as h6. So you can see I can see a login form and this thing. So yeah, so hope you guys get the an idea of how we do that. uh, so it's like this, but if I can just increase the font, you can see it like this. So let's look like this. Yeah, so you see how easy it was to use Material UI and create a login form out of it. Then we can have a button here as well. So if I do you know I can also stack up a button over here. I'll say button. I'll just use login, and I can say size medium, and color primary. So I get this thing. So I can use the variant as well. So variant, let's say filled. uh, no, do we have any variant? Have it. We have outline text contained. Yeah, we can use contained, so it will work like this. So you see how we create a login form. We have a login form, we have a first name, or instead of first name we'll say a user login, and then we have user login, a password, and a login here as well. So this is how you create a login form by using Material UI. If it would be HTML CSS thing, I don't know even how to center this thing. I mean center this card on this site. So yeah, now this thing is not formatted, right? So if I do format, then see, I just press colon format and it just formatted it for me, right? You see that beautiful arch that is going on here? See this? From line 24 to line 35. Can you see this beautiful curve? That's made by colon format. Okay, we have it here. Now what else I can show you? I can create an eye kind of thing over here. Maybe I can create a end icon. Let's do that. uh, so I can also add the icons inside these text fields. So on the password variant, I can start and say, I can say end icon, if I can get that. Start icon. No, I think I have to add something over here. Maybe inside the text field, or maybe even I can create stack inside a stack. If I do this stack, I can give it a direction of uh, a row and a gap. I think the default gap is sufficient, and I do this, uh, and I can also show I can kind of this thing. Yes, password. What is this? Password. So if I do this, I can say font size medium, right? Color text dot secondary. I can do that. Theme is not implemented, so I'll do secondary. So let's see if I get any I or any password icon. You see, there is a password icon for it. So these things are not balanced, right? So maybe on the stack I can just say text align center. uh, no, I think it's not text align. Maybe uh, align item center will work. Yes, align item will work. I will provide a default gap of 2. Now I get the gap of 2. Now instead of this thing, I can go ahead and search for MUI icons, and when I do a search of icons, I'll have all the list over here. So I can search for I. So I can have two icons, visibility on or visibility off. Based on the state, I can set this thing. All right, based on the state of clicked, whether it's a show, then I will show visibility off, and when it's a show is false, I can show the visibility of the I as a visibility. So let's do that. Let's first of all add these items over here. Instead of password, we'll paste this thing, and I'll close it. Instead of this thing, I'll use this thing. So visibility on and off. All right, now let's come here and say const show comma set show equals use state, and by default it will be false. Why I'm just using string, I must say it's a false value, right? So by default it will be false. Now instead of password, I can I can render it based on the condition over here. So I can say if it's a show password, then you need to show visibility of icon, right? I'll say font size as small or maybe medium, and color as secondary, right? Otherwise you need to show visibility icon, visibility icon. The same thing will follow. Font size will be medium and color will be secondary. So let's format this thing. Again, it's well formatted. So it's clear that if it's a show, then this thing, and if it's not, then this thing. Now I need, so though I have defined the functions, now I need a identifier or a action that will trigger that state change. All right. Though it is an icon, as you can see, I have on click over here. Do we have an we have on click over here, right? On click. So on the on click, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a previous state, right? So maybe I could say set show. uh, Maybe I could just simply set the state from here. No need to just give this. I'll say what is this icon? Visibility off, right? So I'll say false. And with this item, uh, I'll just say show the password. All right. So if there is a visibility icon, that means the password is visible. Right? No. If it's a visibility off icon, that means you can't see the password. So when I click on it, it should show the password. So it should show false. Let's see what is there. By default, it's visible. So it should be visibility off, right? So visibility off. So I need to just change the condition over here. So currently it's visibility off. If I click on this thing, I cannot click on this thing. Maybe I can use icon button around it. So I need to wrap this thing on icon button. So there is thing called icon button. To make the icons as a button, we need to wrap things around icon button. Just it. Maybe I can use icon button and then add this thing, and then I can just remove this thing from here, and I can pass it over here. Right now this thing is a icon button. Now as you can see a simple hover over here. So if I click on this thing, things will change. All right, I need to change the type as well, but for now let's the by default it is false, so maybe we want to set it to true. And let's do this thing. uh, let's cut this thing out and wrap it in icon button. All right, maybe just cut this thing out on the icon button side. Maybe we could just write false. So let's format this thing. It's formatted. So based on the condition, we are rendering the icon button, right? So if I refresh this thing, it's already refreshed though. If I click on this thing now, I haven't implemented any change of type on the based on the state value, so it will be type password only. But let's see this, if this button changes. See, it's changing. Now it has visibility on icon, but if I click on this again, it will have visibility off icon, just like a password window or button has, right? So one thing I need to do, I just don't like this outer layer of it. uh, Maybe I can say disable focus ripple. Disabled. Maybe I could set it to true. I'm not sure if I'm doing it correctly. It doesn't work. Anyways, we'll figure that out later. It's just like bugging me out. So now let's based on the thing, now I will change the type as well. So maybe I could use the condition here as well. So if it's a show, I mean if the show is true, I mean if the show is false and the condition is true, that means you don't have to show it. Then it will be of type password. Otherwise it will be of type text. So you can see, I can see the visible icon, right? Shed cn ui instead of no, I didn't considered it. I didn't like I didn't give a thought. I just used my mui. Is it good? I mean, I don't know. So as you can see, the visibility icon is there and I can see the text. If I change the visibility icon to off, I will see the password like this. So it's a basic simple state management. The thing I want to show you is how Material UI easy enough to do this thing, and we can just render everything here based on the condition. So everything is conditionally rendered over here. You can change everything over here. If the type is password, you can even change the size as well. So everything is there. So we'll use this thing. So as you can see how we integrated MUI in our TypeScript application, how we added some components, how we created a basic simple login form with it, along with the functionality of show and hide password. So this was just a glimpse of what we are going to do. We'll have a complete login registration page and everything like that. All right, someone shared CN. No sir, I didn't give a chance to shared CN. Maybe I could check. If it's a good thing, we will implement it. Foundation of a design, shared CN. Okay, that is pretty good. Get started. We have this thing. Where are the components? Blah 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 blah. Checkbox, breadcrumbs. Let me see card. If the card is good, the components will be good. But it's black. Why it's black? I want it in a day. This is the code. Let's see how it goes. Import label, card header, card. It's exactly like MUI. So you see card action, card content, card description is already there on MUI as well. But I think this should be lightweight. I think MUI is pretty heavy. That's what I think. All right, a few things to note here. Form, div, class name, grid gap 2. Okay, this is integrated with Tailwind, right? Or not? Is it the Shetzian classes? Card header, card footer. Let's see calendar. Calendar. Let's see carousel. Where's the carousel? Let's see date. Select. It's Tailwind. Yes. Right. Yes, I think it would be good then. It would be good because you are going to learn Tailwind along with it. Carousel and great. It is good. Um, Shetzian basically provide components that you pop into your code and then you modify it as you want. All right, I got it now. I just yeah. I was having that idea because Tailwind was there and it just provided only the initial template so that you don't have to hit your head somewhere to just center few things. So I think this is good. Trust me. Yeah. This is good. This is good. Uh, but again the thing here is Tailwind CSS and CSS itself. But as a learning point of view, I think avoid MUI because it will get you a habit of doing things like this. But yes, implementing ShadCN will be a good idea, excellent idea. Yeah, it only provides a basic template, and then it's all your creativity and CSS skills, Tailwind CSS skills. So this is good. Yes. I will just copy this thing. It's a good find. I'll paste it over here so that if any of you guys want to see the link, you can check that out. All right, guys. So I think that is it. This was the initial setup of our system. So this is the way we have, set it up, TypeScript, Prettier, ESLint, and everything. We need to set up state management, but we will get there. We'll get there, but we need to first create our components. So our components will be three, four components. Is just CSS with a short syntax. So low learning curve there. Yes, yes, yes. But I, the thing is, you should have some idea of CSS. But again, I have worked with Tailwind. I have worked with Tailwind more than CSS, and it was good. My experience was good with it. I have completed entire project in TypeScript and Tailwind CSS. But the thing is, I couldn't think in the direction like how to do that. I always go on the next tab and search. You see, when you see something, like I created this form, then I had an idea, right? I need to create a card, I need to have all these things in this thing. So I have a basic, maybe I don't know if it's due to working in MUI, that I know that there is a stack, we have to provide direction. But working with MUI gives me more kind of a path. It talks to me kind of a thing, that okay, you need a direction, give it a vertical direction. You need a gap, give it a gap. I worked with Tailwind as well. Only to learn Tailwind, I have created an entire project with Tailwind that is in our sandbox right now. But still, I would prefer MUI over Tailwind. But I will recommend Tailwind though. So yeah, so first of all, we'll create our all our component like register, login, updating a order and something like that. We will then bind all these things, stitch all those components together. We'll create a global storage. Let's see what we use for that. Of state management library, we'll use it. And then we'll configure Axios so that we can contact our backend, and then we will have this thing ready. There, then you will have a complete front end backend thing. Maybe we could host it somewhere. uh, yeah, I guess it's due to working with me, I can't think in the way of stack. My brain always goes to grids and flex boxes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yep. So mhm. Yeah, so we'll do that next time. uh, Maybe we should set some theme around it in movie. We'll configure things around it. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. All right then. Bye bye, guys. I'll see you next time. I'll push the code in GitHub if you want. Maybe tomorrow I'll do that. Till then, see you later. Take care. Bye bye. And share this channel with your friends as well. And thank you very much for coming on to the chat. Thank you, everyone. I have seen many familiar faces today. Thank you very much for going on to the poll. I really appreciate it. And yeah, bye bye, guys. See you later.